Hey guys, Anthony's here. I haven't done a video in a while, especially on camera gear. Decided there are way too many channels out there that are doing channel gear ads, commercials, reviews. So I'm gonna show you guys what I'm working on actually in regards to animation characters that I'm working on. I got into it recently. I figured I had all this camera gear. I have a love for stop motion. So I started to design these with my son, and I just wanted to show you what I had. So most people don't show, or what I can tell, they're big mistakes. So this was attempt number one. Obviously, if you look at the progression, I've only made 3 so far, and this is a Chiodo Brothers model that I learned from watching the Chiodo Brothers, who I'm big fans of ever since Large Marge and Pee Wee Herman. If you go back that far, look at my hands. If you go back that far, so what we have is my first big mistake, and the mistake is very, very clear compared to the others. Look at the rib position and the neckline, or whatever the heck this is. The shoulders are supposed to come out of the ribs up here, which obviously, number one, big mistake. Number 2, still made the same mistake. I'm not really sure why I did that. I got it right on the 3rd one, this is a week's worth of effort. The tools and the time. I had some things I didn't have, like this channel lock cutter, linesman cutter, I think it's called, or linesman plier. I don't know, really, not sure. But it's basically you need one of these. I did not have clay. I didn't have any of this stuff, actually. So I had to buy a lot of this stuff from a website called Kitcraft, which has been awesome. They're out in California. I'm in New Jersey. If I order it on Monday, I had everything by Wednesday afternoon, which is awesome. So armature wire, they do not sell. Basically what armature wire is flexible wire. So you can pose your character in any position that you want and animate the character. This is not the stuff that's sold at your hobby shops like Joann's, Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby had it, but they had one spool, and it was 1/8 of an inch, which 1/8 of an inch is for the legs, and it's definitely not enough to get you going. So you need to go to like a specialty website like Kitcraft. Highly recommended by me. I'm not paid to say that or anything like that. It's been very good. So this is just a quick video, show you guys my progression of how I'm going to do these animation characters with all the equipment that I had, the D750, all the lenses. I actually built out this nice table, and I installed these 2 overhead lights and built this from scratch. And I have a green screen right here, so when I eventually start to build it out, I'm going to use the green screen to film it. Down here are the little T-nuts, so he can stand up. Like I said, this guy, I didn't get any T-nuts in here yet. But basically they'll stand up so you can animate them, move their legs up and down. And you screw them down underneath. So if you look underneath, depending on the size of the screw, you screw them into the table. And that's how this stuff is animated, basically. But this was just a quick video, guys, to show you the update, and actually just progression for myself as time goes on to eventually I'll start creating these little animation episodes here on YouTube. I have a character in mind, a website in mind. I got plenty of props and things I can use to create these characters, which should be fun with my son. But I don't know, I think this guy came out like something that you'd see in like Scooby-Doo or something. I don't know. This is my first attempt at a face in a sculpture. I've never done anything like this before, so it's probably not that good. But I wanted to show everyone out there that you got to start somewhere, and eventually. You do some things good and you do some things bad. Like I like the hips on this one better than the hips on this one. The ribs are in perfect position here, but not here. This is just god awful terrible. But if you guys want to see how it works, what happens is you build the heads so you can have a smiley face, a happy face, a mad face, and you got these little brass in sockets to here, so you can just swap them out when you feel the need to change the character's expression. So, appreciate you guys watching. I'll be in touch. Once I get these things, this is not the right foam. Once I get all the right foam and the latex going and all that stuff, you guys will see the progression of the character. But as I said, most people don't show their mess ups. Obviously, there's a lot of mistakes here. But like, this was my very first attempt, and I actually glued this down, so I can't even take it off. So this thing is just to show me that the progression of how far I'm going and how much better I get with each one. So once the ones down here are done, they're going to be really, really good. So thanks, guys. I will talk to you all very, very soon.